With more rain on the way this weekend, too, the threat of wildfires is probably not top of mind, but the high amount of vegetation growth in our area has firefighters on their toes. Fox 12's Bridget Chavez reports from Salmon Creek Park, telling us more about these concerns.
Vegetation like this can dry out in just a couple of days, and when that happens, this grass basically acts as kindling. And once it finds heavier fuels like these trees, you could have a large brush fire on your hands. Compared to this time last year, we've had a lot more rainy, cloudy, and cooler days. But looks can be deceiving, especially when it comes to fires.
The rain is deceptive because we've been getting a lot of it this spring, so it lulls you into that sense of security that, oh, it's not going to catch on fire. David SCHMITKE is with the Clark County Fire Department District 6. He explains that vegetation like this only takes a couple of days to dry out. Where we're standing right now, if the spigot were shut off, say Monday, by Friday, this would be a fuel load. This would be a hazard. Just last year, there was a brush fire here near Kleinline Pond. It was difficult to get to. It was right next to the freeway, practically under it. Number of structures nearby, so that one, just in a matter of minutes, just really took off. That's why he says creating defensible space around your home and maintaining areas like this are crucial. Look at your environment. Say, if there were a fire, would it get up to the lower limbs of those shrubs? Would it get up to that tree? There are two zones you need to be aware of for creating defensible space. Zone 1 is the area that is between 5 and 30 feet from your home. It should be cleaned, watered, and have a limited amount of plants. There should be no firewood or fuel piles. Zone 2 is the area that's between 30 and 100 feet from your home. You should keep grass mowed under 4 inches and separate shrubs and trees to keep them from touching. And while areas like this may seem daunting, SCHMITKE says you just have to get out and do it because the alternative is much worse. If you think that it can burn, especially when the grass dries out or other fuel loads, then, do something about it. Because if you're probably right. SCHMITKE says we're coming into one of the most critical times of the year, and that's the 4th of July. If things continue to dry out, he says we could have a hazardous situation on our hands by the 4th. In Clark County, Bridget Chavez, Fox 12 Oregon.